Alright, welcome to the very first episode of Mates on Tour. I'm very excited about this. I've just basically I've gone out and bought a laptop, with no editing experience whatsoever, and just decided I'm going to start making videos. So that's very exciting. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like it. It's come up pretty good. But Mates on Tour, it's still going to be doing living 4x4 stuff, but this is sort of anything I'm doing solo, anything on the side. So anything that involves me and Adam is still going to be on living 4x4 as per normal, but anything I'm doing solo from now on, I'm going to post on Mates on Tour. So even down to, like, as you've probably noticed, the name doesn't even have four-wheel drive in the titles. So I've got this bad boy that I bought last ski season. After driving for the first 10 minutes, blew a hole in the side of the block. So we got to get that going. I've got obviously the Cape York episode. I got a snow trip I did with the Geelong boys where there was a lot of late night dramas, shenanigans. Planning a New South Wales trip at the moment with Brad. So there's a lot going on basically. But yeah. Anyway, congratulations on being some of the first people to come across the channel. Very, very excited. So let's get into the Cape York episode and let me know what you think. Let me know how it all went. Yeah. Cheers. Enjoy. Alright, what is going on, everyone? Alright, you may notice I've shaved my head. This is for good reasons. We are a long way from home. We're about 3,000 kilometers from home at the moment. We've got 6 weeks to get up to the very top of Australia and all the way home via Fraser. So tonight we're just camping down. We're about 10 minutes from Laura at the moment. So we're heading up to the Cape York, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited. Sam's pumped, even though she might not look at it at the moment because she's busy. Busy? Yeah. But we're just got a little solo trip going on, which is, it's good. A little nerve-wracking at the same time, but it is good because it takes all the stress out of it because there's no one else to please as well. So,
except for me.
But yeah, except for Sam. It's sort of catch-22 going by yourself. If you go by yourself, it's easy. But then when you get sort of remote-ish, you're like, oh, I wouldn't mind a friend. But no, it's been really good so far. The car's been going really good so far. It's been a very stressful start to the trip. Not the trip itself. So the Friday night, I picked the car up from the mechanics. I was getting the head gasket replaced because about 2 weeks before, a week before, it started pissing coolant. All the mechanics are super busy. Luckily, my mechanic, who wants to stay unnamed because he's too busy, but he's an absolute legend, has managed to get the car in, get it all sorted. All basically has just come down to the place that rebuilt the engine, who I'm going to also leave unnamed at the moment, is basically I just didn't do the head studs up tight enough. So I've done a couple thousand Ks and now it's just started pissing coolant out, pressurizing the coolant system and just coming out the overflow, which is not what you want when you're about to drive. I don't even know how many Ks you're going to do. About 7,000 Ks, I think, all up. So by yourself when it gets really hot. Weather so far, you've probably seen, I don't know when this is going to come out, but you would have seen on the news, the rain through New South Wales and Queensland at the moment is absolutely insane. So the last 2 days we've just been like torrential rain. Like I've even managed to drown an air filter today in the rain. Like that's how wet it is. So luckily I had a spare. But yeah, apart from that, it's all been going pretty well. The car's going pretty good at the moment. It's running really, really cool, which is awesome. Even sitting on 110, like coolant temperatures sitting roughly about 80 degrees, which is pretty good, and exhaust temps about 250. And that's with, like, we've been fanging it the whole way. Today, the speed limits have sort of dropped down to like sitting at 100. So we actually managed to average 15.5 litres per 100, which is absolutely awesome. Because right now, which I'm sure everyone's very well aware of, the fuel is just stupid, basically.
Well, highest we've paid so far is $2.50. The lowest, we managed to get fuel cheaper than we could even at home, which is all the way out here, which is cool. The cheapest we got so far is about $2.33. But anywhere from now on, like as we go up, is $2.90. So our trip budget has blown out heaps, so we're just not really going out for dinner as much. Well, we haven't been out for dinner yet at all. Haven't bought any drinks at the pub or anything. So we're pretty budget, trying to stay out of the caravan parks. We'll probably go to caravan parks when we want to shower or something. We actually stayed at a golf course last night, which was, that was actually pretty good. It was a golf course / pub. It was $10 for both of us. They had hot showers, everything. And
like proper hot showers as well.
Yeah, like heaps of pressure. It was awesome.
They were lovely. They were nice.
So yeah. But anyway, this is us. This is us for the next 6 weeks. So absolutely stoked. Been wanting to do this obviously for basically ever since I can remember watching. I used to watch back when it was called 4Drive Action, and you used to get the DVDs and the magazine and stuff. See Roofy come up here and do the telegraph track and all that. Finally happening. I've always wanted to come up here. It's on basically everyone's full driving bucket list. But yeah, just stoked that we're here and can't wait to get into it. So we're hitting the dirt tomorrow, so it's going to be awesome.
So just let the tyres down now. Hit dirt. It's a bit weird. It's not what I actually thought was going to happen. It goes dirt, asphalt, constantly. So the first couple of dirt sections was just like hard and flat, and I was like, oh, what do people even complain about? Why is people saying it's so rough? And then the next couple, just not really corrugations, it's just massive potholes, and like everywhere where it's like the dips and the floodways and stuff, they're just like, you gotta basically go from in like first, second gear at the moment. So just letting some air out, going down like 24, 26 in the back. So, but yeah, pretty keen that we're actually doing it. We're up here and we're doing it. It's gonna be awesome.
Back at the Brownwell station. Pretty good on the way in. Roads are actually mint basically after we aired down a bit. It's weird. You think you're in the middle of nowhere because you're driving dirt for an hour and then all of a sudden it's just asphalt again for another few Ks and then drops back to dirt. It's just all over the joint. But we're all set up, getting the food out. So this is all the vacuum sealed stuff. So that's buttered chicken.
But the only thing is what do you call it? Permanent marker didn't work. Yeah. We're gonna try it. Apparently with the vacuum sealed bags you can just put them into a pot of water and boil them to reheat them.
What, in the bag? In
the bag. You don't take them out of the bag.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
I think, oh, now I have to remember, did she say open them or don't open them?
I feel like we should just open it and sip it in. It makes more sense.
It's already cooked rice.
It's already cooked?
Yes, she already cooked it all. That's already cooked. They just have to, it's like you just have to microwave it and heat it up.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, and bacon for tomorrow.
But yeah, we're up at the actual the station bit. It seems really good actually. It's like there's a pub, live music, place is packed. Can't get in for dinner unfortunately. Someone said the dinner's really good up here, but they're fully booked out. But that's what you sort of get. It's these school holidays right now for New South Wales, so it is pretty busy. But it's always going to be busy up here anyway. But yeah, and it's actually gotten hot today. Like we hopped out of the car when we got here and it was just like far out. Keen to actually, now that we're here, just stop driving for a bit, relax, telly track tomorrow, which is going to be awesome. I don't know if Sam knows what she's in for or not.
Not really. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
I'm just not in the car for gunshot.
No. I don't know if we're going to do the gunshot, to be honest. In my head, the whole build-up, I've been like, yeah, we'll do it. Because that's always what I wanted to do. And now I'm like, now that we're coming up to close to the trip, I was like, oh, I don't know. We're a long way from home if something goes wrong and we're by ourselves. So, like if we had a group of people, you'd probably all be egged on to do it, but I don't know.
You've got more than one person trying to winch you out as well.
Yeah, I got to teach you how to operate a winch too before we get into it
Should have
properly.
seen the last time. He went off his nut at me.
But yeah, we're just gonna sit back, have a few drinks, make some dinner, and in for the adventure. Well, the adventure's already started, but the four-wheel driving starts tomorrow, so should be bloody awesome. Alright, so we're giving this a shot. So it's just rice in a...
I know it looks weird. Don't judge.
So it's just rice
You
in
should just be
a...
able to like heat it up. I've cut a little hole because it was too well vacuum sucked that it was flat.
Vacuum sealed.
That my pot isn't big enough. So just gonna try and heat it up. If it doesn't work, it's an easy fix. We'll just put it, empty the boiled water and put it all in one tub and heat it up. But
Yeah. So basically, slit, dump it in hot water, same with that, hopefully cook it without making a mess, and then we put it in the bowls and have a
we
yummy...
may be 100% wrong.
Yeah, because in my head, we would just put it all in there first with no water and just mix it.
Then I have to do the dishes,
I like this idea a lot better.
if it works.
I hate dishes. By the way, how's old mate set up in the background over there? Rocking a dual cab truck and caravan.
We've been talking about it for like the last year. I was like, ooh, could we do that?
I've been gawking over it the whole time.
He's just...
It's got like two 125 litre fridges in the back of them. Two of them. Plus his caravan. So...
He's got a few kids.
Yeah. I reckon that's one of the sickest setups going around.
Well, it's worked magnificent.
There you go, hot little life hack. Because now we don't have to clean the pot, which is nice. Pretty keen for tonight. Should be pretty good.
Got like live music and stuff at the bar, so should be good. But anyway, that's where we'll leave you, and then telly track tomorrow.
Just left Brownwell Station. It's absolutely awesome place. If you're coming up here, you definitely got to go there. There's heaps of people everywhere. Everyone's having a good time. They have like the bar and live music and stuff. Sounds like if you want to book for dinner, you got to book it a long time in advance, unfortunately. But that's just the way everything is. It's pretty funny. I'm speaking to some other people there, and the wife booked everything. Told the husband to book dinner there. Like, this is months in advance, and he did. He booked it for the right date, but he booked it for the wrong month. So I'm supposed to be here last month, so they went to go out for dinner, and they're like, "Oh no, like you were supposed to be here last month." So, but yeah, from there. Also, side note, people that are towing caravans and whatever, and you don't want to tow them down the tally, good place to leave it there. They're like, I don't know how much it costs, but you can store them there. It's like, once you turn probably about 10 k's from camp to the start of the tally, so it's nothing. Yeah, I don't know how much it costs to leave it there, but if that's what you're looking for, you can definitely leave them there because they're sitting there everywhere. And it only costs, I think it's $35 a car a night to be there, and there's hot showers, bathrooms. What?
Just 30.
Just 30.
Yep.
Just $30. Just $30 a night to stay there. Yeah, and you got hot showers and all that sort of jazz, water, anything you want. There's even Wi-Fi, and it was pretty cool because while we were there, they're doing all the cattle and stuff in all the yards, separating them all. And then early this morning, like even I was up pretty early and it's still dark, you can hear them. They were already loading them all onto the trucks this morning. But yeah, if you're coming up here, definitely a worthwhile spot to stay. It's definitely very good. So, but starting the tally this morning. A little bit nervous, but it should be bloody awesome. So we'll go get a photo in front of the sign, and then we'll get into it.
You excited?
I'm very excited. probably the most famous four-wheel drive track in Australia. So come a very, very, very long way to come out here and do this. Plus just see the joint. It's very spectacular, I must say. There's just, I've already got a car coming the other way.
Where do you go?
I don't know where I'm gonna go. Just the Mighty 80 series pulling off, going up big banks already, pulling off the track.
Back on the track we
Back
go.
on the track. Well, I don't know where that goes, so I don't want to get lost just yet.
100 metres down.
100 metres down, gets lost already. I'm putting it in four-wheel drive. It's happening. So, that's one thing I got to keep in mind though. We are a very long way away from home by ourselves, and this is the heaviest the car's ever weighed on a trip before. So I've done a bit more this morning. We've like moved heaps of drinks and stuff around, just trying to get all the weight forward. I've used basically all the fuel in the rear fuel tank. Well, not basically, we've still got like 70 litres left, but it's a lot better than having 160 litres hanging off the back. So we haven't filled up before we started, just because we're that loaded, and going forward driving when you're this heavy is not ideal. So basically, got to contain myself and just remind myself we're far from home, we've got to get home. So not to be jumping my car up things, and just take it easy, winch where we have to. I'm pretty sure the first crossing at Palm Creek, by the sounds of it in videos I've seen, there's probably, it's like a mini gun shot basically. You drive straight down, nose first, bull bar into the ground, and then it's kind of bumpy already. And then the other exit though, I reckon that's one of the points we're probably going to have to winch at. Well, first bit of water. Been told to go on the left-hand side for the first one because the cars are getting written off in the other one. I don't know how. This is the thing. Water scares me now. I don't want to hydrolock my engine again. Yeah, because last night I was talking to a guy and he's like, apparently you can't go through the middle because it's too deep. And then there's a right. So there's one on the right that looks like a chicken track, but don't go through there because someone wrote their car off the other day. So he said go left. Still, I was hoping, we like cruising around camp this morning, hoping that someone else would come first, but everyone was just taking their time, so we're out here.
It takes us like less than 20 minutes to pack up, and these people have caravans, camper trailers, and...
True. I think first I gotta let my tyres down a bit more to, because they've been running like dirt pressures, so I'll let them all the way down. I think most of the bottoms of the creeks are sand, so I think the idea is you go in with lowish tyre pressures and just go slow. So, but...
Okay.
We'll find out. Do you want to go walk through it?
Not really.
With the
first.
crocodiles?
No, not really. Okay, quickly. Tell us noobs, what tyre pressure are you going to?
I'm thinking 18 in the front, 20 in the back.
Any logic?
Well, the back's a lot heavier than the front. It's probably it's more heavier than it's ever been, so I was almost thinking about going with 22 in the back, just to try and compensate for it all. But we'll see how it looks, because that's 25 right now. So, and they'll heat up through the day as we drive. So that's one thing, if you let your tyres down at the start of the day when they're cold, like we've done a little bit of driving, not much, you'll let them down to say 18. By the time you drive, especially if you're doing like a bit of road stuff, like you get up above 40 k's an hour, you'll check them again, you'll be on like 25. So I always let them down slightly more than I first think if they're cold. But if they're already heated up, you should be right, but they still go up again.
Okay, so does that mean you should recheck in the middle of the day if you like stop for lunch?
Mainly if you're on sand, because sand's where it matters the most. But it's one of those things, if you're struggling all of a sudden and you're like, oh, I'll let my tyres down but I've not got much traction, have a check if it's a hot day and you've been driving a bit, because they'll be up like another 4 or 5 PSI, which makes a massive difference. So.
Okay, get back to it.
I will. Alright. Hopefully, if we just go like this, it just cruises through, is the idea, I think. Oh, nice. I don't even know why I was worried now. It's like, not even deep, the exhaust even barely went under the water. I
haven't double checked, but I'm pretty sure this is Palm Creek. So this is like the first big challenge. Oh wow.
I don't know if the camera's going to show this.
Far out.
It's just a hole.
It's a big ass hole. Oh. See, that is like way worse than like because I've only seen this on like internet and stuff, but that is next level gnarly. Oh god. Scary.
Yeah, how deep
Well,
do you
that
think?
part's fine, and the creek looks fine down the other end. It's just this part. And then I'm pretty sure to get out, it's pretty difficult as well.
Walk down and then we can see how short you're going to be. Like,
That's gotta be like 3 meters straight down, or 4 meters. Like that's a car length straight down. How does that even happen?
I don't know. Are we doing it?
Oh, we kind of have to.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah. Well, we can go have a look at other ones, but I've got to do it. I just have to. So that's where you come out. The water's actually real nice, but this doesn't look nice at all. This is shocking. It's like 2 steps. There's no way we are driving up that. Even there's another one on the other side. Basically, you just got to choose which one has the better winch point, really. So, because yeah, I'm going to be probably be doing like a double line pull to get up here just with all the weight and everything. So, and the good part is with us being by ourselves, Sam hasn't done any real winching with me before. I gave a little crash course last night. But I think I'll probably get down there, hop out, set it all up and literally just try, not even drive, just try with the winch to start with, because it's going to be a time. So I'll probably get down, winch cable already out, just in case we do get stuck going down and have to winch off one of these big trees out here. It's actually going to be a fair setup. It's going to be like winch extension and everything. What have I got myself into? Alright, this is it. We're going down Palm Creek. Very nervous. Very nervous. Something you probably shouldn't be doing by yourself. But we're doing it, so just gotta hope everything works, basically. God, this is not good. This is very scary. Whoa, is that good? Got Sam trying to guide me. He's not seeming very confident. Good? Oh god, the front wheels are dropping off. Here we go. Far out. Oh, it's going. It's going by itself. Oh, yeah, buddy! That was bloody violent as holy badooly. Oh my god! Oh, that hurt! We just crashed and like ripped the freaking steering wheel out of my hands. Far out. Woo! I got stuff everywhere. That hurt. Yeah, that was way more violent than I thought it was going to be. But we did it.
chase it?
No.
Where's that green strap? Yep. Go on to me.
Ready? Can I get a shovel and start draining?
Stuck for a long way. That winch is done sick though. I didn't think the bottom was going to be that bad.
Well, that was way more full on than I thought it was going to be. The car just absolutely copped it, man. Well, like, this top of the bar hit the ground. Like, the winch is just covered in mud. So violent. You go crash down. The steering wheel ripped out of my hands to the right, and it was full right lock and just drove into the bank. So that's why it's got like, took a big chunk out of the bank. It's like escaped all the snorkel and stuff, but that's not too bad. And then quick little self-recovery on the way up. Winch pulled awesome that time. I'm happy with that. So Pro Eye, you've done good with that winch wiring and all that. Joining the two batteries together, it's just heaps better, because that was a big pull. But it's hopefully that's sort of the hardest challenge of the whole thing, is what I've heard. But we'll see. We will see. So, but what a way to start a day.
Good enough recovery gear.
Oh yeah. And you set up before you do it, basically. Like, we were all set up to do when we dropped in, just in case, because like I knew if we dropped in, the winch was under the mud. Having a sort of less experienced person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably not
I
the
know
greatest.
forward drives. My dad's too good. He doesn't get stuck.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't get stuck going down.
You didn't know.
Yeah, but that mud at the bottom definitely caught me out.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was like, I'll ease into it and we'll go up. I'll punch it once we get to the bank. It's like just sunk before I even got there. So
This one here.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
33 life.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to keep going because it's hot as.
Yeah.
And
Need some fresh air.
I want to go for a swim at one of these things because that water down there is delicious. So the track winds its way through the bush. There's a few more creek crossings, and next minute we pull up at our next big challenge, and we're just straight into it. Well, as you can probably tell, things haven't quite gone to plan here, but luckily Sam's had a bit of practice now, she's quick on the winch, and hopefully we don't get too much water in the car.
Welcome to Cape York. Oh, far out. Oh, it even was in the canopy. That was way worse than I thought it was going to be. Get that out, get that out. That's not good.
No sign of crocodiles, I don't think. This one's like really rocky in the bottom. Lots of like big rocks. We'll just cruise through that, hopefully. Go slow. No more braking things. My steering's all out of alignment after Palm Creek now. It's all, we had a squeaky, very bad squeaky noise after the bog hole we won.
Which is gone, thankfully, because it was on my side.
I think it's gone, hopefully.
It's not, this will wash it out.
Yeah.
Update, I think the squeak's still there.
Squeak's still there?
Yep.
Well, I don't know why it's squeaking, but it's squeaking. It's still driving though. One of the drives doesn't feel terrible, I think it's okay. So I just pulled up at one of the next creek crossings, had a bit of lunch. Actually went swimming, which is awesome. Just like, that's a crossing there, obviously. It's nice, all the water around here is so nice. But yeah, there's some guys swimming down in here before, so figured it would be okay. In my head, it's okay to swim where there's a rocky waterfall with lots of water flowing, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know anything about crocodiles, so don't take my word for it, but
how nice is this? Beautiful.
So, some very unfortunate things have happened. We have basically been flat-toed by a stranger who's an absolute legend for done about 100 Ks getting flat-toed down the dirt roads, out of the tally track, everything. Basically, we got to a creek, turned the car off.
We watched other people
go through. As soon as I turned it back on again, it's broken the valves in the engine.
So
Luckily the group behind us, this guy's part of that group, Two of them were like mechanics. One of them used to work at Toyota and everything, so they pulled the rocker cover off. And yeah, there was 2 broken valves. I was a bit stressed at the time, so I'm pretty sure they're valves. I'm not mechanically minded, but we've got some parts. They're basically metal circles that are supposed to be in there that aren't in there anymore. So, and then they'll like, it does turn on, but it doesn't have enough balls to even like, it sounds terrible as well, but it doesn't have enough balls to even move itself. So we got flat towed through the creek, out of the telegraph track. Luckily we were near the bypass for the gunshot, and that's where one of the exits is to the PDR. So they pulled us out of that all the way down the PDR, and we're going back to Brownwell Station right now. We're just pulled into their driveway basically, and yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do from now on. So because there's no phone reception, or like even the Wi-Fi last night wasn't working. So we've got to, I don't know, speak to the people at the station. Hopefully someone can
help us out,
and
we can use a landline or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even think they have a landline.
Oh,
I think
they might.
That'd be like a sat phone or something. But I think we're going to be stuck in one place for a while, because obviously it's not as simple as just putting the car on a truck and getting sent home, because we're a long way from home, and like we don't have anywhere else to stay apart from the car. So it's not the best of situation. I'm absolutely shattered, but hopefully by some miracle something good happens and we can get, I want to get the car working again somehow, whether that means we go tow back the cans and I get someone in Cairns to fix it, and that way we can still at least do Fraser or something like that. Because we haven't even been away for a week and we've got 6 weeks. So I don't know. But anyway, we're just about to pull up, so that'll be it for now. We'll update you later once we figure out what's actually going on.
Hi. You want to say anything?
Oh. When was the last time?
It's day 3 in Weipa.
I'm getting towed back. Oh yeah. It's a lot worse than what I first thought it was. Got onto people at home because there's Wi-Fi at Brownwell Station, so I was managed to get onto people, and stuff, and pull the timing cover off the front of the engine, and yeah, it's just a massive mess in there. Like all the, I don't really know what I'm looking at. I'm learning about engines at the moment, so basically timing belts and crankshaft belts or whatever the hell it all is. It's all stuffed up. So basically, it looks like a pistons that have been out of time with the valves and gone up, smashed the valves, and now it's just all in pieces probably. So it's a full engine rebuild all over again, which is just great. Been towed back to Weipa, and RSAB's put us up in this thing. They call them what do they call them?
A dungy.
A dungy.
A dungy.
Queensland people know what that is. Victoria people have no idea. It's basically like half a portable. Basically, it's like, I don't know, mining accommodation.
Hi, Sam.
Oh my god. Sam's kidnapped the camera. I'm already grumpy.
He is actually grumpy.
On. So, but we basically figured out we've been wasting our time staying in Weipa, and it's costing me money, which is great. $2,400 to get home, but that was also the accommodation, so we wasted money staying there. Flew to Cairns the first flight we could, had accommodation booked and everything, got the Cairns at 8 o'clock at night, and they cancelled it on us, which made us very mad.
Apparently, booking online direct in their website doesn't guarantee they'll have accommodation for you.
Then we couldn't get anywhere to stay, so what we did, we hired a van, so we hired that and we slept in it in the airport car park last night. So
our backs hurt.
Yeah, it wasn't as comfortable as I thought it was going to be,
because I thought we'd fold the seats down, it would be fine, but there was metal strips and stuff everywhere, so it was very uncomfortable. But now we're here. Where are we?
Oh, you can tell us.
I don't know where we are. Where?
Mossman.
Pronounced how?
There's not Mossman, Mossman.
Mossman. But it's pretty speggy.
Why is it what you said on camera?
Alright, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. I know the end of the video is a bit random and sort of all over the place, there's not much information, but basically I've just got a massive shout out to Dale and Justine, the lovely couple that towed us all the way back out of the telegraph track, down the PDR, back to Bramwell Station. It was just, yeah, without them, like, I don't even know what we would have done. There was no way of getting out of the situation we were in without someone helping us along the lines somewhere. So, because we were just stuck there, obviously the car couldn't move, no phone reception, by ourselves. It's just a very stressful sort of situation to be in. That's why there's not really much sort of filming going on, and plus I didn't also I didn't really want to annoy the people that were kind enough to help us out. So that's why you don't really see much, but I'm planning on doing, once I get my car back, which hopefully it's sort of next week or something like that, I'm going to do a video on sort of overall what happened, how we got home, how we got the car home, because it's not very often that you find yourself in that situation on the other side of the country. And yeah, basically what had to be done to fix it all, and yeah, just do a quick sort of rundown video on the whole thing. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Up until when the car broke, obviously, but yeah, it was an absolutely awesome trip. I can't wait to get back up there and hopefully finish it one day, because honestly the telegraph track is something else. We had so much fun, even though it was only half a day we had. It was probably like the funnest half day four-wheel driving I've ever had. It's just incredible up there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the first ever episode of Mates on Tour. Please let us know in the comments how it all went. Yeah, basically, hopefully you can, if you want, like, share, subscribe, all those good things, and yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys there. You good, Diesel? Oh.